Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aries, September 16, 2022. When's the last time you used a pen and paper? In this day and age of computers, the keyboard has all but replaced these wonderful tools. In the same way that walking provides much more than fresh air, the kinesthetic value of the rhythmic motion in writing with a pen is far more soothing and even healing than most realize. Moving your hand across the page can feel good and unlock places within you that aren't always accessed by typing. Try it today. Today you could be measuring your life against your friends' lives. Maybe you are thinking about whether or not you want to have kids as you spend time with your friends' children. Or you could be wondering about what you want in your romantic life. Try not to be critical or judgmental about the choices you have made so far. Your life is evolving in its own way, in its own time. You just need to trust it. Friends may entice you to join them for a short day trip out of town, perhaps into the country. This is a great day for going for such an outing. You have probably been working very hard and need to get away for a while. Don't be surprised if there is a bit of a delay, however. You, or one of your friends, could get held up waiting for a phone call. You could be dreaming big about some financial successes. You could be excited about some recent turns in the stock market. Maybe you will wonder if your ship has come in. Your focus on increasing your wealth is positive, but you might need to be a bit more patient. It's important to keep pursuing options that are profitable. But if you don't make $1 million today, don't despair. Today you feel like hiding away from the world. You find it more difficult than usual to talk to people and your relations suffer as a result. Maybe you need to reflect to find out what's causing these problems. Talking about it could help too. Your friends could then assist you. After all, that's what friends are for. It's not that you should give up on finding clarity, far from it. The search itself can bring you closer to the truth. You just need to work a little harder at seeking the answers. If you're looking for someone new to date, try not to be so obvious about your intentions. It's far too easy or others to spot this type of behavior. You need to use some charm and sincerity. Look within yourself and pause for a moment to think before making your move, and first consider the other person's feelings. You should be able to evaluate your emotions from a very neutral and detached perspective today. Use this opportunity to take action based on what you feel. Make sure that your actions aren't reactionary and that you are not simply acting rash in response to someone else's hasty maneuvers. Think before you make any sudden moves. You will be amazed at what incredible things can develop if you simply use your head a bit first. Today, you have the right hand to play. At work, this may involve an advance, promotion, more responsibility, and who knows what else, perhaps a raise. So, don't hesitate to push ahead, get in contact with people you know and negotiate. You will be successful in everything you do. In your sentimental life, you will know a short period of instability, but you will get closer to someone you care about and they won't be indifferent to you. Be generous and you will get some harmony back into your life rapidly. You could decide to take action today in a situation where you feel you have been treated unfairly. You can be bold about asserting yourself and standing up for your rights, but lately you may have neglected to do this. Today is a good day to think about having discussions about the division of responsibilities in case someone hasn't been pulling their weight. At home, don't be afraid to lay down the law with your family. Our eyes in the sky. The Taurus moon connects with Venus, Uranus, and the Sun today, which could cause your ego to take a hit. Try not to let unexpected news or encounters diminish your confidence or energy level. Early in the afternoon, the moon in a gentle space puts us in the mood to communicate with our allies. By discussing your issues with friends, you'll have an opportunity to heal a bit and gain a fresh perspective on your current situation. Don't underestimate the power of conversation today. A good chat will do wonders for your balance and mental clarity. This will be especially important as the day continues. Hold on to any wise advice you receive today. Her party is wrong. This date saw the dismantling of stable structures that were keeping us locked in fear-based patterns. We may be under the impression that we can restore order in our lives by creating a new ethical rulebook to live by. However, if we do, we will fall back into the same annoying hang-ups as before, because freedom and expansion are not procedural in nature. If we want our lives to look different, we can't continue to do things the same way and expect different results. Emotions might become stronger, and issues you thought you'd made peace with might re-emerge, undoing the emotional processing you went through during the day. Take extra steps to remain positive and grounded, because a minor aspect between the Moon and Mercury could cloud your judgment and have a negative effect on your self-worth. If you feel yourself backsliding to an emotionally unbalanced place, don't be afraid to pick up the phone and talk things out with a friend. In the pre-dawn hours, the Moon trines Venus, causing us to appreciate the finer things in life. The Taurus Moon engages our sensual appetites, while Venus in Virgo gives us a discerning eye for quality. Although this is a relaxing influence in our relationships, it is also likely one where we scrutinize our company. This is also a time where we can find a practical outlet for our creativity, whether through art, music, or working with fabrics, beauty supplies, or clay. Many of us will be asleep at this hour, and our dreams can be a good place to mine inspiration for artistic projects in waking life. Later in the morning, Mars in Gemini squares off with retrograde Juno, the asteroid of fidelity, in Pisces. At this time, our desires may be at cross purposes with our relationship or work contracts. And yet, we may aggressively want to maintain our partnerships, because we see them as fulfilling a specific need in our lives, perhaps enabling us to experience deeper compassion or spiritual cognizance. It is certainly not impossible to maintain a relationship contract, or even to begin a new one now. However, there will be obstacles to our success because our energy levels are not optimal, and the timing of situations may be comically bad. We could be busy with our careers. One person may become attracted just as another loses interest. A physical relationship may not be able to be consummated. Clashes of wills must be navigated. Because Mars is soon set to station retrograde, and Juno will station direct later in the year, this is the first of their two squares. The second pass will be on December 8th with Mars retrograde and Juno direct. Compare events that occur around these dates to draw personal parallels.